right, man. Let's talk about Floyd. Seemed like Floyd and PBC. As you heard, Stephen Espinoza said might be pushing for Gervonta to fight. Now you and Inoue. Now, I think I first heard Nayu and Inoue team press charges. I mean, not press charges. I'm looking at the Charlo video. Plant said he was going to press charges, but I believe that Nayu and Inoue team were the first to say to mention the Tank Davis fight that they was willing to do it. So I'm gonna be fair. They threw it out there. His promotional team over in Japan, not Bob Arum. All right, he's co-promoted with Top Rank. I forget the name of the promotional company that Arum got him with. That got him first, and then Arum just helping him. So, but yeah, Floyd Mayweather said he would like to see that fight happen. In my humble opinion, if they push for this fight, it's just because they know Tank gonna win, and it's gonna be a lot of money involved. That's just what it means. It's gonna be a lot of money involved. Tank probably go to Japan. It's probably more money in Japan than it is for Tank over here in America, to be honest. That's my humble opinion. He gonna make more money fighting a man in Japan than he is in the US. Because Inoue don't have a big name in the US, but his name is bigger in Japan than Gervonta Davis' name is in the US. And a lot of people gonna say, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." Hey, dude, him and Stephen Folden made over $7 million together. Him and Steve Folden, they combined purchase was $7 million. So think about that for a minute. And we talking about for featherweight. I mean, for super bantamweight. And like I said before, of course they're gonna get for this opportunity. They like 5-97 versus Top Rank. So this would be a lot of people opinion this would be an easy one to get off the board. But that man is years away from being ready to fight Tank Davis. He just came to 122. So unless Tank gonna come significantly down to 126, you know what I'm saying? I don't really see that being, feasible right now. I mean, that was his first fight. He looked really, really good in his first fight versus Stephen Fulton. He looked really, really good. But he ain't even growing the weight class yet. And he 5'5", 67.5-inch reach. Now, skill for skill, is he better than Tank? Absolutely. It's not even close. His resume better than Tank. Everything he do is better than Tank. Tank is 5'5.5", 6'7.5", but they built different. Tank is thicker. This is why you don't see a lot of black fighters down at super bantamweight, paperweight, featherweight, none of that. But Tank is a naturally bigger man. So, Tank is going to have to lose significant weight for it even to be a matchup. And Tank is not that most naturally big guy, but he's a guy that been up as high as 140 and carried his power. And as he get down, if he got energy moving down, his power is going to be even more potent. As Naoya Inoue raises up, his power is going to be less potent. So for Naoya Inoue to beat Gervonta Davis, he's going to have to beat him with skill set and speed. And he's going to have a Pacquiao-esque type of moving up in weight. The people had their suspicions about Manny Pacquiao. I'll just say that. Now, Pacquiao also just said he would like to train Naoya Inoue. And I think Pacquiao can bring a lot to the table. What Floyd Sr. say when he was beefing with Roger and Floyd? I bring a lot to the table. I think Pacquiao can get Naoya Inoue to faint some more. And I don't think nobody probably going to fade him. I don't think nobody going to fade him right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he was able to get some years to grow into the weight class and he beat Gervonta Davis. I wouldn't be surprised. But then again, you got to remember, he 30, Tank about to be 28. So Tank still got an age advantage. And will Tank, be around, to make 130? It's going to have to be at 130, 128, 127.5, 128.5. That's going to have to be the weight. And then Naoya Inoue, I mean, then he going to have to climb up the ranks. He got to keep winning. So I really think, man, I think Tank got to get down to 128. Make him come up to 130 and Tank come down to 130. Tank probably can still make 130. He ain't no big guy. And he gonna be functional at 130. Naoya Inoue probably gonna get up to a fast start. But if he carries power versus Tank Davis, he gonna beat Tank Davis and he can take the shot. That's the question. We know he got hard. He fought with a broken orbital bone versus Nito Donaire. And I heard Floyd say, well, he struggled with a 40-year-old Nito Donaire. He must be watching my channel. Because I said he probably ain't never seen that fight. I guarantee you he ain't never seen that fight. He just heard what somebody else said. And people don't all conveniently leave out. I didn't. But people conveniently leave out how Nito Donaire, rehydrated like 20 pounds the next day in that fight. People conveniently leave that fun fact out. But he gonna beat Tank Davis with speed, power, and activity. Contrary to people believe, that dude ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody nowhere near the blue chipper in boxing. Not a Haney, not a Lomachenko. Shit, for God's sakes, he didn't fight Tevin Farmer. He ducked Tevin Farmer, and they admitted that after he fought in Baltimore. So it ain't off the realm of possibility that Naoya Inoue, if he get an opportunity to grow in a weight class, that he could beat Tank. I'm telling y'all, it's possible. He way more talented than Tank. Tank just got the size. He way more battle tested than Tank. He way more decorated than Tank. He way more accomplished than Tank Davis. But the question is, where they gonna make Tank Davis lose some unnecessary weight? Because now Naoya Inoue got to gain a whole bunch of necessary weight. His next fight will be for undisputed. Then when he go to 126, I mean, I don't know if there's a true rush because you go up to 126. I mean, what's up there other than Folk might get a belt? Brazil Ramirez, that's the fight they're gonna be looking to make. And that's a really big, strong kid. Brazil Ramirez is big and physically strong. So, Lee Woods, Ray Vargas. I mean, Vargas would be an interesting challenge because he's so long and lanky. Then you talking about 130. Nobody really there. Hector Luis Garcia, Shockey Foster, Joseph Cordenine, the UK guy. I forgot who held that IBF belt up there, and Navarrete. So, like I said before, it's interesting. But for me, if I'm handling Naoya Inoue, Tank Davis got to come down below 128 a little bit, below 130. But Naoya Inoue, if you're gonna fight Tank, he probably might want to add Pacquiao to the team because them feints gonna freeze Tank. He need the feints. You know what I'm saying? He need those feints. That's gonna freeze Tank. But Tank looking to land one or two big shots. And that style Naoya Inoue got with a little bit of feints, that's gonna fuck with Tank of heavy feet. Now Tank can't get on his toes, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he beat Tank Davis. I'm telling you. But I just can't, predict the weight. I can't predict the how Naoya Inoue gonna move up. Gervonta still be comfortable at 130. That's the problem. With him being comfortable and his energy level and all that, he gonna have a huge advantage. I still favor the bigger man, but I just wouldn't be shocked if Naoya Inoue beat his ass. I wouldn't. And Tank Davis is as protected as they come. Tank Davis is as mismatch made as they come. They hiding something. If they needed that type of advantage versus Ryan Garcia, bro, they're definitely hiding something. Maybe he got a glass shield. Maybe they don't like what he do outside the ring. He not as committed. Because ain't no way this ninja pushing 30 and he's still running from guys like Devin Haney and Lomachenko. Get it out the way. Well, he about to turn 29 this year, right? I thought he's turning 28 this year. He be 29. Yeah. And he still talk about got a lot of time in the sport. And this dude ain't fought nobody. Only credible name he fought was Jose Pedraza, and he robbed Edgar Cherry for that belt. I watched that fight on Showtime. I'm always bring that up. But anytime PBC rushing to do a cross promotional fight, now Inoue start moving up the ranks and looking good still, then they gonna start backing up a little bit. Carrying his power, his speed, they gonna start backing up. Mark my words, they gonna start throwing every world barrier out there. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Peace. And check out the Box News playlist.